Hello and welcome to day 13 of Vlogmas. I am actually recording this on Friday the 13th, my lucky day. And today, in the Mousewitch Yarn Advent, we are moving to Scotland. It's our first day in Scotland. And the inspiration for today is the Glenfinnan Viaduct. So, nope. Shall we open day 13? Okay. First of all, here is your inspiration. Because we are in a new country, we have a new stitch marker. This is actually Scottish thistle. And I expect you'd like to see the yarn. Are you ready? Ta-da! So today we've moved away from all the blues and the greens and the teals that were in Northern Ireland and the yellows and the plums that were in England, and we are now into Scotland, where we have some caramels, beiges and some red for the train. And I think I'm right in saying I didn't do my research beforehand, which I should have done, but there will be a link below to tell you a little bit more about Glenfinnan Viaduct. I'm pretty sure this pops up in the Harry Potter films. Fairly certain. So that is day 13, and I will start whatever I've done with it. I will start my new needle. There it is. I've got a lot of things out today because I need to record 4 vlogs today. So let's start Scotland. There we go. This is another one that I am particularly fond of. Some of them, the colourway I really liked, and some of them, the photograph I really liked. This is one where I particularly like the colourway. So, shall we have a look at what else we've got today? Let's open Discreet Unicorn next. This is the one that I'm making the Scattering Petals cowl by Donna Rain Makes with. Oh, this is a surprise. We are moving into the next colour. Look at that. That's better. This is beautiful. This colour here at the end. When I was a little girl, and I do mean a little girl because my dad died when I was 7, Saturday mornings was my day out with my dad, and he would go out to give my mum a bit of a break. He would take me to the library, and on the way there we would stop at it was a tobacconist's at the bottom of the road that the library was on, and he would get his pipe tobacco for the week, and they sold ice creams by the scoop. We are talking mid to late 60s, and they had orange flavoured ice cream, and it was my favourite. Not sorbet, proper ice cream. And this colour reminds me of that. the exact colour. I can taste it, in fact. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, that was a pig sneeze. You know the ones where you just keep going and it never comes? It was one of those. I've dropped my yarn on the floor. Right, so that is going on to the cowl. On top of, oh, it's unwinding. Don't unwind. On top of that colour. I should turn the light back off really, because that worked very well yesterday for these neons, didn't it? I've got the top light on again. It's very dark and dreary yet again. Okay. Next. Let's do Blue Fern yarns next. I did say I was hoping to see them at the wool show, and I've looked at the exhibitor list. I don't think they're going to be there, which is a shame, but there are other wool shows. I'll catch up with them later. This is, oh, that's a little bit blown out. It's not quite that bright. On the subject of this, I was watching somebody else's vlog yesterday. I can't remember whose. There are a couple of people that I watched that have also got the Blue Fern Yarn Advent. And theirs is not on the yak base. And it is so much brighter. I almost wish I'd bought this one and one on a non-yak base. Because the colours, honestly, it looks like an entirely different Advent. They're so bright. But I'm happy with this. I do like this. Another beautiful colour, which will go on to... I've got them ready. Now, hold on to that. You're going to want it in a minute. Okay. So that's what we have so far. But these were really bright pinks and these were really bright blues. Because of course the grey base, as I said earlier in one of the previous vlogs, the grey base mutes it all down. It's really interesting to see them on an ordinary sort of creamy base. Okay. Last but most definitely not least is Little Likac, and today is a Violet Baudelaire from a series of unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket. I haven't read the books. They weren't really my boys' thing. I think I've seen the film. Well, I can't tell you any more than that. And to be fair, as an English teacher, Amanda probably doesn't want to hear I haven't read the book, but I've seen the film. Sorry. And this is day 13. Now, I don't know if you can see, there are some black and I'm going to say bright pink, though they could be red. Speckles in there. If I hold it really close, oh, you can. If I hold it really, really close, you can. So, shall we see how this looks? Okay, this is what we have so far of Little Likac. Just gorgeous. It is blowing out a little bit, I think because I've got the overhead light on. But it is beautiful. Oh! I had one, the end fell off. And it has predictably gone underneath my chair, where there is a black hole that sucks everything I drop into it. I'll get it in a minute. In the meantime, I'm just going to get another one out of this jar. Oh, it's a purple skull. Never mind. Not quite as Christmassy, but never mind. Right, that's all the yarn for today. I've got a very, very busy day. I need to wash my hair, and I need to pack my bag. Decide what knitting projects I'm going to take with me. I'm definitely taking my sock tubes. I am taking my cowl, but I want to take something with me that I can sit and knit at the show, because I will probably need some sit downs. And also, whether Saturday or Sunday, Dave is going to take himself off for a trip around the motorcycle museum. So I'm going to sit and knit while he does that, either in the motorcycle museum cafe or somewhere in the yarn show. They are kind of in the same building. I'm hoping to film a bit of a vlog, so I will show you that when we get there. Yeah, and we're leaving as soon as Dave gets home from work tonight, so it's going to be a late night. We'll probably get there, I suppose, about 10 o'clock, because once he gets home and we load up the car, and then we've got to stop somewhere on the way for something to eat, and it's Friday night. Hopefully the traffic will be going this way, not the way we're going. But yeah, so it's going to be a late night, so I'm going to try and get everything done soonish so that I can have a restful afternoon. And then tomorrow and the next day, yarn show. So I'm going to go now, and then I'm going to record Saturday, Sunday and Monday's vlogs. So Monday we're having, I don't quite understand. I've got to be honest, I don't quite understand what's happening. A man has got to bring a wire into the house, and we may not have the internet for a little while this happens. I'm hoping it just will switch over quickly after that, because I don't want to be without the internet. I don't want to sound like a teenager, but I do everything on the internet. So I know we'll have new passwords and we'll have to put all the devices. Nightmare. But apparently it's going to be so much faster. Which, I don't want to cast aspersions, but that is what Mr. Davis told me when we switched over from whoever we were with before to whoever we are with now. And it is not a lot faster. We're not getting anywhere near the upload or download we're supposed to be getting, which is why he's having the fibre put in. So, if you don't see me again for weeks on end, you'll know that did not go very well. I don't have to do anything about it other than stay out of the way while people make holes in my walls. That's all I need to do. But I'm a little bit anxious about it all because of the aforementioned danger of losing the internet, which really is my lifeline. And I am being flippant, but it genuinely has been, because it's how I see my friends. It's how I get my entertainment. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. So, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.